My mother was the most beautiful woman I ever saw. All I am I owe to my mother. I attribute my success in life to the moral, intellectual, and physical education I received from her. If freedom of speech is taken away, then dumb and silent we may be led, like sheep to the slaughter. It is better to be alone than in bad company. It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one. Human happiness and moral duty are inseparably connected. 99% of failures come from people who make excuses. I hope I shall possess firmness and virtue enough to maintain what I consider the most enviable of all titles, the character of an honest man. Guard against the impostures of pretended patriotism. Labor to keep alive in your breast that little spark of celestial fire called conscience. Perseverance and spirit have done wonders in all ages. Associate yourself with men of good quality if you esteem your own reputation, for 'tis better to be alone than in bad company. Let us therefore animate and encourage each other, and show the whole world that a freeman contending for liberty on his own ground is superior to any slavish mercenary on earth. A sensible woman can never be happy with a fool. Few men have virtue to withstand the highest bidder. Happiness depends more upon the internal frame of a person's own mind than on the externals in the world. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. Worry is the interest paid by those who borrow trouble. The turning points of lives are not the great moments. The real crises are often concealed in occurrences so trivial in appearance that they pass unobserved. To encourage literature and the arts is a duty which every good citizen owes to his country. I conceive a knowledge of books is the basis upon which other knowledge is to be built. Be courteous to all, but intimate with few, and let those be well tried before you give them your confidence. To persevere in one's duty and be silent is the best answer to calumny. Let your heart feel for the afflictions and distress of everyone. Be not glad at the misfortune of another, though he may be your enemy. I'll die on my feet before I'll live on my knees. Decision-making, like coffee, needs a cooling process. A slender acquaintance with the world must convince every man that actions, not words, are the true criterion of the attachment of friends. All national institutions of churches, whether Jewish, Christian, or Turkish, appear to me no other than human inventions, set up to terrify and enslave mankind and monopolize power and profit. Thomas Paine. Interwoven as is the love of liberty with every ligament of your hearts, no recommendation of mine is necessary to fortify or confirm the attachment. To be prepared for war is one of the most effective means of preserving peace. Every day, the increasing weight of years admonishes me more and more that the shade of retirement is as necessary to me as it will be welcome. I had rather be on my farm than be emperor of the world. A man ought not to value himself of his achievements or rare qualities of wit, much less of his riches, virtue, or kindred. Religious controversies are always productive of more acrimony and irreconcilable hatreds than those which spring from any other cause. Speak not injurious words, neither in jest nor earnest. Scoff at none, although they give occasion. Freedom and property rights are inseparable. You can't have one without the other. You can only trust yourself and the first 6 Black Sabbath albums.